Life is so interesting and so fascinating and comes with so many heartbreaks. And I think the biggest lesson I'm learning is to follow your intuition. And it sounds easier said than done, of course, to follow your gut, because in the moment, what is that feeling? Following your head versus your heart. When you're thinking, following your heart is like the blueprint of life, but it's really not. It's absolutely not, because your mind will trick you, which is such a devastating thing to learn, that your own mind is against you. It's such a weird thing that you have to realize and learn and come to become okay with it, to become accustomed to that. If you're somebody who has done everything based off of how they feel and their emotions, as if that was the only thing they could ever trust. That must be the biggest heartbreak, the biggest lie, the biggest whiplash moment, is when you realize that you cannot trust your heart. But that's how I was raised. That's what I thought was true. And maybe my mother was as naive as she was teaching me to be, not realizing it, of course. And that's okay. She did what she knew. And I found out that it doesn't work. No matter how many times I wanted it to. No matter how many times I begged and pleaded and twisted and turned for it to. I want more vulnerability. I want more risks. I want more realness and rawness. And following my heart, however magical that may sound, may only lead me to the untruest version of myself. To the, how do they call it? Fantasy version, the version that isn't meant to come true. Thinking with your head can lead you out of so many burning buildings. Metaphorically, of course. There's so many burning buildings that burned on top of me. So many scars. So many things lost for good. And so many things I'm still learning to live without. Different versions of me coming out of it all. Breaking my own heart over and over and over again can be so exhausting, but I am forced to be in awe of it, because I'm consistently shedding things that I thought were true and finding out that they're not. It can be devastating, and you may be left with things you cannot get rid of, but you have to learn how to make the best of it. And I think also realize that this is what was meant to happen, and, just sink into it. Because it's just what it is, what it is, sort of thing. But yeah, finding out that I can't trust my heart anymore it was kind of my personality to trust my heart, which will be interesting to see how changing that and following my mind, my logic, will make me sharper 100%. But I wonder how it will change how people see me. It will change how I walk into a room. It will change how I speak, what I share, what I choose to share, what I choose to keep hidden, who I allow myself around, where I decide to go. It will change so much. And I don't want it to become a bitter thing. I don't want it to become an anger thing or a negative thing. I want it to become a beautiful thing. I want it to be a shedding of oneself that turns into a bolder embodiment of what is meant to be put on a pedestal when it comes to me, what is supposed to be, really. Maybe it's a perfect balance of leading with your heart and your head. Maybe that Peter Pan syndrome and following your heart is just like not it. You have to lead with your head. And of course I lead with my head sometimes, but at the end of the day, if there's a choice to make, I'm going with my heart, and that just doesn't work any longer. It's it's not hard to let go. But it is still so beautiful when you find those moments of pure connection. Keep those in your heart. Don't think too much about them. You don't have to do anything about them either. Just keep them tucked away for those moments where you miss it, where you miss the feeling of leading with your heart. Keep those sacred. Because when it's time to lead with your logic and your mind, you have to just block all the other stuff out. And that's okay. There's a time and place for everything. And in learning some of the traits that I've based my entire life off of, it's gonna be so hard and so heartbreaking. But after I'm done, and after I've shed completely and gotten used to whatever is going to be my new, whatever is going to be my new mindset, whatever I'm stepping into now, what I will be stepping into is going to be something that will be better. Because it has to be.